Welcome to the only comedy podcast on the internet. It's the Coffee Jelly Hour, episode 77. I'm Tony, and I'm joined by Matt and Seth, because Ace isn't with us. We're preaching caffeine, motherfuckers. How are we all doing? Just before we get in...
It doesn't sound right when you don't say Ace.
I know. I nearly said Ace first, actually. Just before we get into anything else, if anybody has got our Ace, please send him back, because we're kind of missing him now. So
it's true.
Yeah, we're really missing him. So wherever he is. So how are we doing, guys? We all okay?
Well, Seth is melting, so I don't know if he's okay.
It's 105 today.
Oh,
that's just nuts.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
That's 10 more degrees than it was here today.
Well, listen. Let me ask you guys some advice. It's okay. It hasn't been that warm over here in the UK, but it's been warm. So we've been sitting outside and we're trying to cool down and stuff like that. So there's ice cream and there's ice lollies, or do you guys call them ice pops, popsicles? I don't know what they're for.
Yeah, pops, popsicles.
Now,
popsicle's a brand name, but
right. So say ice pops, right? So I like ice pops. Now my favourite one is Roundtree's fruit pastel ice lollies. Fucking really nice. Unfortunately, right, or fortunately, they're kind of shaped like a dick. So I want to ask you guys your advice. How do I eat this ice lolly without me looking like I'm blowing some dude, basically? Because if I put it in my mouth, it's obvious. If I lick it, it still looks quite sexual. I'm kind of struggling there, so I just thought I'd put that out. And is there another way?
Why are you afraid to look like that, Tony?
I don't know, because when I do it, I get this weird sensation in sort of my sort of lower sort of stomach, like
Are you afraid that you like it?
No, I don't like it.
Maybe.
I like the ice lolly, but
I got a question. Why is it your favorite?
Why is it my favorite? The Roundtree's fruit pastel. It's just really, really fruity. I mean, really fruity.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming.
It sure is.
I'm coming.
Maybe it has something to do with the shape.
Really? Do you think that's why? Because it's shaped like a dick.
Is it just that it's like an awkward thing to do in public, and you're just like, wow, I'm very aware of...
Yeah, I'm very aware that I'm sliding this sort of ice pop in and out of my mouth. Yeah.
Any popsicle, I'm not gonna eat in public.
Yeah,
that's not a public treat.
But I've got a family, and we go out and we eat these ice lollies when we're out. I'm just gonna have to say.
So buy ice cream. Buy like an ice cream cone. Then.
Ice cream.
But sort of the ice lollies are more refreshing. So you know what I might do. Wherever I go, I might just bring a bowl and maybe a fork with me, and buy an ice lolly, and then just fucking mash it up. I was like,
that's how the Tories do it.
And then there's a spoon. It's like, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I might do that. I mean, that won't draw attention to me, will it, at all? I won't look odd. It's like, sorry, I'm just doing this because if I don't do it, it looks like I'm sucking a dick. Yeah, I'll just shout that really loud. It'll be fine. So yeah,
well, don't say that. Just like sit down with like a napkin in the collar of your shirt, a fork and a knife.
Tuck the napkin in, and
what you should do is just what you should do, and this is the way it should go. You should get like one and eat it normally, like the way you normally eat a popsicle, only pick a random person and just make eye contact with them while you eat it.
Yeah, lean into it.
Lean in, just like make eye contact with them, like kind of like lick the tip of the popsicle a little bit.
Do I make noise?
Just make them as uncomfortable as possible.
Do I make noise as well? Do I make any noise, do you think, or what? What do you think?
No, keep slamming the table you're at until they look.
I'm fucking so gonna do that. I am so great advice.
Or you could just eat it like a corn on the cob.
Yeah, even that. Even sort of going side on.
Which is sometimes how I like to do dicks sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've tried in the mouth, licking the end, and corn on the cob. It was all highly sexual. And I got strangely aroused. No, I didn't. No, that was a joke. That input was a joke. But yeah, I think I'm going to make eye contact with a stranger while doing it. Yeah, that's good advice. Thanks for that. I feel better now.
Well, the other thing that made me laugh that I saw this idea on the internet this week, and it made me laugh so hard, and I want to try it. It was make vanilla pudding, fill a mayonnaise jar with the vanilla pudding, and eat the vanilla pudding out of the mayonnaise jar in public.
Oh,
and I'm like,
spoon.
This is the best idea.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. That's quite a good idea, actually. Yeah.
But, like, the reality is you're also just eating vanilla pudding in public out of a jar.
I know.
Which is in itself still weird.
Yeah, it's still a bit odd. Yeah. Well, people don't know, but it's still odd. Yeah, whichever way you look at it, it's going to be a bit odd. That's mad. So, a bit hot over there then, Seth, yeah?
No shit.
It's going to be hotter tomorrow.
Yep. Shit. I gotta go out tomorrow. Fucking sucks.
That's shit. That is bad. What is the forecast for the next week? Is it just like that?
It's gonna be hottest tomorrow, and then it's gonna go down a bit.
Shite. That's bad. And it is a hot where you are, Matt.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what it's supposed to be like for the rest of the week, but I haven't looked ahead, and I don't care enough. It just makes me stressed out to look ahead, because I'm like, guys, this is the world we live in now. Congratulations.
Jeez, I am so fucking English asking about the weather. Jeez. Let's talk about something else. New Alice Cooper album. Enjoying it?
It's really good.
Really good. Have you heard it, sir?
Yeah.
Listen to it.
No.
What the fuck? Get off this podcast now. Oh, no, I'm joking.
That's all right. I'll just say real quick, I don't think it's quite as, I don't think it's quite as good as his last two albums. Like, I really think Welcome to My Nightmare and Along Came a Spider were really, really spectacular albums. But this new one is still, like, a really solid... he's definitely put out worse albums. And does. When you've made as many albums as he has, you put out some shit albums. And this is not a shit album. It's really good.
I kind of like the way it kind of touches on a lot of his sort of career stages. Fucking I'm tired. I can't even speak. Basically, it's like, oh yeah, that sounds like quite an early track by Alice Cooper. Oh, this sounds like a new one. Oh, that sounds like the one from 2 albums. You know what I mean? So it kind of like touches on all the different kind of styles he's come through and the different eras he's come through. So I enjoy it. It's good. It is a good album. So what else have we been up to? Anything else? Fun, shit, weird.
I don't know.
Crap.
Nothing really.
Have you guys played the game Night in the Woods?
No.
You heard of it?
No.
It's this cute little game. There's animal characters, which I'm sorry, I'm being a credit to my fandom.
Furry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's this 2D sort of platformer. It's very casual slice of life. The dialogue is really relatable and funny, and it's got this melancholy feel where you play as this girl who comes back from college after dropping out to go back to her hometown, and it's just kind of depressing because she hates herself. And then the story is really weird and existential. And I just finished it, and now I'm just depressed.
I'm looking at it now. Actually, looks really good. It's on the PS4.
It's a really good game.
Wow, it looks. It does look different and strange. I'm liking it. So it is like a sort of 2D platformer, story based.
Yeah, sort of platformer. I mean,
it's more like an adventure game. You speak to people, and I'm liking this.
It's more character and story driven than anything.
I'm liking it. This looks I don't know, cheers. I might check that out. Although the free PlayStation 4 games have just gone online today, and Just Cause 3 and what was the other one?
Oh fuck.
Fuck it, it's decent. And Assassin's Creed, it's not a number, it's a random one, and then there's an indie game as well, kind of thing. So it's a pretty decent one.
I love PS Plus, because it's always like good games that are free.
So it's it's a good month. So I was like, oh shit, yes, I just downloaded them before. I haven't actually played them yet, but
I need to get those.
Got them lined up. So it's cool. So we're gonna I'll be doing that tomorrow. Yes, I'll make a bit of time for that. Pretty good. So should we get into some fan fiction? Do you think? Or is there anything else we want to talk about? Should we get some? Because we were up to chapter 4 in our spectacular Tawog the Risen Dead, or whatever the fuck it was called. I don't know. I'm not sure. So should we just head straight into it? I think we should. Before Seth melts.
I think we should too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Seth goes quiet. We'll just carry on. Can we remember who we remember who we are, don't we? We remember.
Mostly.
I think so.
We'll wing it. Chapter 4.
From Darwin, Seth is Gumball and the bear dude. And
The bear dude.
yeah.
Chapter 4.
We've got this.
We've got it. Chapter 4. Escape with nothing. Do I read the? No, should we just go straight into it? Gumball heard the sound of the riot.
Fuck.
Gumball heard the sound of the riot grow quieter and quieter, but it was coming only about a mile away from his camp. He had to be prepared by the time that the riot reaches the camp. Sort of Richard's dead, isn't he? Didn't he get shot? Gumball reached for the gun in its holster and pulled it out. It fit in his hand well, the scratchy wooden section of the handle gripping to his palm and the exposed... Why is the wood scratching? And the exposed steel section of the handle chilled in his hand. Gumball stared at his only weapon for a little while longer, then put it back in its holster and began running back to the camp to the warmth of his friends. He cut through... I forgot punctuation or lack of, and began running back to the camp to warn his friends. He cut through yards to get back to the camp quicker. He jumped fences and even hopped a stream to make it to the camp unnoticed. Gumball was heading to the tent where he's supposed to be living until Kazar called out to him. The fuck?
I think it's Kaiser.
Kazar.
Kaiser, Kasser, sure.
Kazar. Kaiser. Right, okay,
Kaiser.
I'll say it 3 times and then forget it. I probably will forget now. Go on, sorry.
Yo, G, what the fuck?
Gumball turned around to see that... I forgot already. Kaiser. Kaiser, fucking hell.
Like
what was wrong with
laser.
it? Laser, that's it, yeah. Was furious.
What's up?
Gumball said, trying to act as natural as possible.
You said you were gonna wait to play catch and you just disappeared. What? You're just gonna play catch? You scare the shit out of me.
Kaiser said, full of anger. And then he got it wrong again.
What are you, my mom?
Gumball responded. Kaiser just stood there not knowing how to respond.
Just get over here and play.
Kaiser said, suppressing his anger.
I'm sorry, I didn't use the punctuation right. Just get over here and play.
Just come.
Gumball, it's about time you got here.
Darwin said while tossing the ball to Gumball. Gumball caught the ball and tossed it to Carrie.
So where did you go?
Carrie said, tossing the ball. There's a lot of tossing in this. Tossing the ball to Penny.
I just went to check something out outside the camp.
Gumball said as he watched Penny toss the ball to Kaiser.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
That's Seth. Yeah. Did you just say that? I did.
Yeah, like what?
Okay, sorry. Kaiser said, tossing the ball back to Darwin. Darwin tossed the ball to Gumball, waiting for a response. Gumball caught the ball that Darwin threw to him, finishing the cycle of tosses. Bunch of tosses.
We need to talk. Somewhere quiet.
Gumball said, as quietly as possible. Public toilet.
Alright. We'll follow you.
Darwin said, taking note of how strangely his brother was acting. Gumball walked them to an alley, back alley, between 2 houses and squatted down. What? It's on.
Hand me one of those knives.
Oh shit, Gumball ordered. Penny handed
I don't like where this is going.
Penny handed in the pocket knife she had concealed in her sock. Gumball began drawing a map of the quarantine fences. There were 2 boxes. Fucking hell, no punctuation. One that was a large box, and at the left-hand side of the box had a path leading to the other small box. Gumball began explaining.
The bigger box is us. We are here,
Gumball said, marking an X at the upper right-hand corner of the box.
There are small breaks in the fences like this one here,
he said, pointing to a section near the gate where he broke through to follow the officers.
Here is where all the infected go,
Gumball said, pointing to the smaller box.
They're not dead. Yet.
So you mean Mr. Dad?
No,
Gumball said, cutting Darwin off.
He's gone. He was in a riot,
Gumball said swiftly, like it physically hurt him to say it.
Where's the riot going? What is it doing?
Kaiser asked, what is the riot doing? Just hanging out.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think they're coming here,
Gumball said.
Honestly, this whole quarantine was poorly set up and was rushed. Almost like they just figured out about the disease,
Gumball said, lying back against the wall of the house behind him. So cool.
So, what do we do if the riot gets here?
Penny asked.
I'm not really sure.
Gumball said. It's getting so moody.
How long do we have?
Carrie asked.
If that riot is coming for us, maybe 10 minutes,
Gumball responded. As soon as he said that, gunshots from very far away could be heard.
Oh shit,
Gumball said, jumping to his feet. People were screaming. A lot of them they weren't war cries. They weren't cries of happiness or rejoice even.
Were they cries of relief?
No, they were screams of horror. Similar.
What the hell happened to 10 minutes?
Kaiser yelled.
I guesstimated, I couldn't tell.
Gumball shouted back.
We need to find Mrs. Mom,
Darwin said.
I need to go find my dad. I have to go.
Penny said, her voice shaking.
I have to go.
Neither my parents. Oh wait, that's Kaiser.
You fucking sit down, you piece of shit. Neither of my parents made it. I'll just take Carrie with me to the gate. They'll let us go over there if it's a real emergency,
Kaiser said.
Okay. Meet by the gate in 5 minutes no matter what,
Gumball said, following Penny and Darwin. Their parents were near the centre of town getting checked, so that's where they went. Kaiser and Carrie's point of view. Kaiser ran with Carrie to the gate to ask the officer what was going on.
Hey, what's happening? Why is everybody screaming?
Kaiser asked.
There's been a breach of the infected. We didn't get to them in time,
the officer responded.
You mean they're all zombies now?
Kaiser yelled.
Yes!
The guard responded, trying to remain calm himself.
He's just not trying very hard.
Are you gonna let us out?
Carrie asked.
I'm afraid I can't do that. This is a quarantine zone. Nobody in, nobody out until the virus is eliminated.
The guard responded. Kaiser then reached for his knife and said,
I understand.
Gumball, Darwin, and Penny's points of view. Gumball was rushing to the area where his mother should be, but nothing but a massacre is what they saw, and none other than Mr. Fitzgerald was in the horrific bloodbath. I'd love to see him in a horrific bloodbath. There were hundreds of the infected piling on hundreds of the living, devouring them. Hold on, which way round's that? Who's devouring who? I don't understand. Darwin started vomiting and began running to the fence. He couldn't handle it. Even if it meant losing his mother, he could not handle it. Gumball noticed that he had caught the eye of the infected. He drew his gun, and soon he added to the sound of hundreds of other muffled, distanced shots. He shot until the gun had one bullet left. He put the gun into his holster and grabbed Penny's hand.
"We need to go now,"
he said, trying to move her. She stood there crying, looking at her now undead father, crawling towards her, the flesh chunks that were torn off him hanging loosely. Gumball pulled out the handgun once more and shot Mr. Fitzgerald between the eyes with perfect accuracy that was really more like perfect luck. Penny still wouldn't budge, so he picked her up and he ran her to the gate. Filled with pure adrenaline, his arms were twitching. Fucking hell, this is terrible. With pure adrenaline. So it says, hold on. And ran her to the gate filled with pure adrenaline. His arms were twitching and his legs were wobbly. Gumball had gotten stronger since he was in the middle school. That's how it reads. But he never lifted people, and especially never ran with them. This is in middle school. Oh, I'm glad. But impossibly, he made it to the gate. Gumball noticed something that stuck out. A dead officer who looked like he was hit by a bus and stabbed repeatedly.
Why does he look like he was hit by a bus?
Was he flattened?
And stabbed repeatedly.
Do you think there was a tyre track across his face or something? I don't know.
What the hell happened?
Gumball asked.
"I killed him. For nothing,"
Casey yelled.
"What do you mean, for nothing?"
Gumball asked.
"He didn't have a key and the gate isn't unlocked. We're on the right side of the quarantine, and we have no time to waste,"
Kaiser said in a rushed and breathy voice. Gumball saw that the infected were coming their way. Kaiser noticed it as well, all one word. Suddenly, Kaiser started walking to the infected. Darwin.
"Oh, what the hell are you doing? Now isn't the time to be a hero."
"Surely now is the time to be a hero," Darwin yelled. Kaiser turned around and looked at Darwin and said,
"I'm not being a hero. Now move."
Kaiser yelled. Kaiser charged the gate. Darwin jumped out of the way. Kaiser tackled and knocked the gate halfway over.
Oh, Kaiser's Eric. I get it.
Yeah.
Eyes as
now
red as
jump
anything.
over it.
Kaiser yelled as he moved and grabbed the officer's assault rifle. Gumball and the rest of the group were about to jump until they heard something, a car, and shooting. It was Gumball's car, and inside of it was a certain friend of Anais that Gumball knew well. Tyran, a bipedal raptor. Right. In the senior year,
Raptors are bipedal.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh, freaking hell.
Redundant.
I know. Yeah. Fake psychic. Yeah. They're all fake. In the senior year, I was just talking about fake psychics earlier. That's what the only reason I said it. In the senior year, he was frequent lab partners with Anais. He was a dick to just about every underclassman but the football team members and Tina Rex. In the passenger seat was Tobias, and in the back was none other than Andrew from the party.
Grab the rallies in the back.
All right, Andrew said, jumping out of the car. Now I know who he is.
Guys, wait for us.
Tyran yelled.
Man, of all the people to survive and find us.
Darwin said quietly to Gumball.
Well, hurry up and ditch the car.
Kaiser said, already on the other side of the fence. The raptor jumped over, but got his orange shirt caught in the fence. Tobias and Andrew were able to walk over the half-bent fence with ease.
Guys, wait.
Tyran yelled as he was tugging at his shirt.
Just ditch the shirt.
Darwin.
I want to see you without it.
Darwin yelled as the zombie was starting to get closer to Tyran. Tyran ripped, capital R, the shirt, but didn't lose it. He then caught
the
up with the group.
Ripped.
That's his name, Tyran Ripped. Rip Torn.
Well, that was close,
Gumball said jokingly. Oh, hold on. Hold on, there's quotes there. Tyran grabbed... I was like, who's saying this? Tyran grabbed Gumball by his collar and said...
You're not funny, Watterson. Not even.
Suddenly, the cocking of M4A1 made everyone fall silent. Kaiser was aiming the assault rifle at the raptor.
What are you gonna do? Shoot me?
Tyran asked.
As far as I know, this is an apocalypse. There is no law. What happened to my voice? There is no law. You can kill him and I can kill you. That's all there is to say about it.
Kaiser said.
Whoa, Kaiser, bud, it's okay. Tyran, let him go.
Andrew said. Tyran let Gumball go and Kaiser loaded his gun.
What do we do now?
Carrie asked.
I'm not sure.
Gumball responded. Kaiser walked over to Tyran and spoke with him. He then handed him his jacket so he wouldn't get cold at night. Now the group had more mouths to feed and no place to go. All hope is lost. They had nothing. They survived with nothing but each other. What now? He's obviously run out of ideas, hasn't he?
Ooh-wee!
Jesus wept. Right, should we get straight on to the very exciting Chapter 5. Accommodations. Spelt wrong. There we go. It's double M, isn't it? 8 days have passed. Gumball, Darwin and the rest of the group are now starting to consider that this is their new life. This is, I don't know what else. Yeah. During the 8 days, the group had been surviving off food they steal from abandoned homes. Everybody had gotten used to surviving like roaches rather quickly. The group set up a place to stay in a wide, one-story house with tarnished white walls. Gumball now has a significantly noticeable beard curl. Yeah, due to the fact that he hasn't shaved in 8 days. Woo. He now has a Lee Enfield bolt action rifle and he still wears his hoodie and sweatpants, but at this point they're very dirty, probably smelly as well, like the small amount of spare clothes he stole from a small yellow house that seemed to have been abandoned for days. Well, okay.
Is there any milk left in that carton?
Gumball asked, pointing to a small carton of almond milk sitting on the counter.
No, I don't think so. Maybe.
Darwin said, very dazed and confused. Hold on. Let's stop. What's happened to the cows? Have they been turned into zombies?
This is almond. Well, I mean, I
know. This is almond milk, but why can't we find cows and get
maybe
cow
almond milk doesn't go bad.
Oh yeah. But surely But surely
maybe
the
they just want almond milk. Maybe they prefer.
Yeah,
knowing that somebody went out and squeezed the almond tits instead of the cow tits. And,
as my vegan friends calls milk, cow milk, he calls it cow puss. I was like, well, what the fuck? And then he actually brought up the fact that, would you just drink the milk of a random woman who's breastfeeding a baby? And I was like, no. Well, why the fuck do you drink cow milk? It kind of did put me off quite a bit, actually. It's like,
it is kind of fucked up that we do that.
As soon as you think about that, it's like, that's
lots
gross.
of things we do are pretty.
Yeah, it is bad, actually. Yeah. I could probably turn vegan, actually, when I think about shit like that. It's like, oh, it's gross. It's horrible. I think to really put yourself off milk, you probably have to find a cow and probably suck from the udder, really, wouldn't you? I think
apparently you can't just drink it straight.
Can't
they got to do something to the milk.
No, you can't. You can drink it straight.
I've drank raw milk. My grandparents are dairy farmers.
Yeah.
I've had raw milk. It's pretty delicious, but there's also a high possibility that you could get sick from it.
No, see, that's
well, if your cows are healthy, you won't.
Yeah.
But,
But if it's sick cows.
They pasteurize it and everything to make it so that you can... But,
maybe...
You were correcting me.
Sorry.
Maybe this,
I can't help it. This is something I know about.
I know. I've stayed on a farm with cows, and I remember them milking them, saying, "Yeah, do you want to drink a milk?" I was like, "Yeah, it's lovely, and it's still warm." But now thinking about it, it sounds fucking gross. Anyway, there could be zombie cows. That's why almond milk. I don't know. Anyway, Darwin at this point seemed to be half dead himself, but that's only because he watched the house at night. Hold on. But that's only because he watched the house at night that night. All right, and got little to no sleep. Okay, makes sense. Darwin now wears denim jeans and a black T-shirt and holds an aluminium. I'll just say it 3 times. Baseball bat.
Aluminum.
No,
we know what you're talking about.
It's not. You're wrong. Shall I say it? An aluminum. Oh, that sounds so wrong to me. Baseball bat about the length. No, about the length of his arm as his only weapon against the dead.
I bet you spell color with a U too, you monster.
That's the correct way to spell it. You're just being awkward by taking the U out. That's why, isn't it? No, that really is why. You're like, we want our own language, we'll take the U out. And we can have a big argument now. Massive domestic. Just storm off. End of podcast. Never record another episode. No.
That's right, biggest fight ever.
Yeah, because of you. Because of you.
I know.
Hey, you.
I swear, man. Whoa. If I see another one of those wide-eyed, pale-looking motherfuckers again, I'm bashing its head into a bloody paste.
Andrew shouted from the hallway. He angrily stormed through the house. Andrew wore nothing but his shorts around the house, otherwise he wears his sleeveless black T-shirt. What, instead of his short? No shorts? Just, okay, alright. Yeah. I just paused for effect there.
When he goes out in public, he definitely just wears the T-shirt.
And no shorts, so nothing from waist down. Okay, we're on.
Well, no shirt, no shoes, no service. It doesn't say you don't have to wear pants. It doesn't say you can't wear pants.
That's true.
We're running low on food. I say we start thinking about leaving.
Kaiser said while rummaging through the cabinets.
Has Tobias woken up yet, Andrew?
Kaiser asked while opening a box of Cocoa Pebbles.
No. He's still sleeping, man. And so are the girls.
Andrew responded. Kaiser while chewing with a mouthful.
Who's Andrew again? Is he in the show?
He put those... Did he put all the stuff in the trunk of the car?
I think he's an OC of some kind.
Oh, is he? Oh, right.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea. I'm just guessing.
Who put all that food shit in the car, in the boot of the car? Oh, no, that wasn't him, was it? No. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, he's just appeared and no one's really questioned it. It's whatever. Kaiser, while chewing with a mouthful of Cocoa Pebbles, sat down on the maroon... Is that spelled right? Maroon-coloured sofa in the living room, right next to the now snoring Darwin.
He's out like a light with no power,
Kaiser said while poking the side of his head. Gumball sat on the recliner on the other side of the room and listened to the radio that was running off the house propane generator, hoping for any military messages. Even still, nothing but static was playing.
Even still, nothing but static was playing.
Even still, nothing but static was playing. Commas are very important.
Turn that shit off,
Andrew said, lying on the floor of the living room.
Why are you so angry today?
Kaiser asked.
Because, man, Tobias has been real crabby lately, and I had to sleep on the floor.
Are they partners? I don't know. Sexual partners?
I don't know.
Andrew
I don't know
responded.
who Tobias is, man.
He has been mentioned. I don't know who he is. I don't know.
Good morning, guys.
Carrie said, walking into the room in sweatpants and a black T-shirt, but still having a large knife with her.
Isn't Carrie a ghost? Why is she even dressing at all? Anyway.
And carrying a knife.
Morning, Carrie.
Gumball said in return. It was at this moment that Penny had woken up, and so had Tobias.
Well, now all we need is for Tyrant to wake up and we can talk about moving,
Gumball said.
Tyrant's already awake, man, and he's just working out or something. Whoa.
Andrew said with his arms crossed, still lying on the ground. Wow, yeah, he is stoned, isn't he?
I'll go get him.
Kaiser said, standing up and heading for the room. Kaiser opened the door to see the raptor doing push-ups on the floor with his little arms.
Hey, we're having a talk in the living room about moving.
The raptor stopped and sat up on the bed.
Wait, who's Tyrant again?
Who's Tyrant?
Oh, is it me? Alright, be there in a moment.
Tyrant said, throwing on a black t-shirt. There's a lot of black t-shirts and Kaiser's coat. Okay. Kaiser then left for the living room. The others look the same. Tyrant grabbed his rifle, an R700, a hunting rifle. He headed for the living room, but heard loud noises like crashing. He headed to the kitchen to see Kaiser sperating Gumball. I'm guessing that's separating.
God, that sounds brutal.
Yeah,
whatever that is.
Sperating Gumball and he was fucking them violently, wasn't he? That with some kitchen implements. That's what sperating is, isn't it? Both looking wild-eyed and ready to kill. Oh yeah, he is as well.
I'm gonna fucking beat the shit out of you. I swear to God, if it was just you and me, you'd be dead.
Tobias was yelling, trying to pass through.
Oh Kaiser. Yeah, he's the one that hates Gumball that had the party at his house.
That's right, yeah.
I forgot.
Man, you're lucky we ain't alone. I'd punch your fucking lights out.
Gumball said, looking at Tobias through the underarm of Kaiser.
What happened this time?
Tyrant said, passing through, heading for the fridge.
I don't even know. They were just like this.
Kaiser said, still holding off Tobias. Tobias then, starting punching and kicking Kaiser. Even with the size and strength difference, Kaiser could feel Tobias's hits, and it did hurt. Kaiser grabbed Tobias's head and threw him to the ground.
Man, forget this. If you start acting up like this again, I'm tossing you out,
Kaiser said. Tobias then his knife and charged Kaiser. Gumball stopped him, grabbing his arm and putting him in a chokehold. Tobias broke free by elbowing Gumball in the stomach. Tyrant stepped in and tackled Tobias. Whew.
Take off that shirt.
Kaiser said.
Take off his shirt?
Oh, hello.
Wait, I don't know. I don't understand the sentence either way.
6 time. The next one's class.
It's business time.
No.
It's business time.
Now is not the time.
Tyrant responded, there's no time for that.
Oh, just do it.
Kaiser said. Tyrant lifted his shirt and saw on his abs was a bite mark. Oof.
Oh, shit.
Tyrant said, still struggling to pin Tobias to the floor.
No wonder he's been acting so fucking nuts.
Kaiser said while reaching for his bag.
What should we do?
Tyrant asked.
Well, I mean, we were told this is like a zombie virus, but that dude never said anything about bites. So how about we lock him in a room and wait it out? If he turns infected, we'll kill him.
Gumball said.
Dude, I'm not killing him.
Kaiser said.
You and I are the only killers here, man. One of us needs to do it.
Gumball responded, grabbing his rifle.
Move aside,
Gumball said, letting Tyrant move away from Tobias's head.
Have this one coming, you rainbow-headed shit.
Gumball said, hitting Tobias in the head twice with the butt of the rifle to knock him out.
Just tie him up with those cables we found in the garage.
Kaiser told Tyrant while drinking some lukewarm tea from a water bottle. Fucking hell. Tyrant dragged Tobias to the garage. garage, and tied him up with cables. Tyrone then dragged him through the living room, trudging on the carpet, and dragged Tobias into the closet. Tyrone then put a chair under the doorknob of the closet from the outside.
Get well, bud.
Tyrone said through the door.
8 days is pretty long for somebody to turn.
Penny said, knowing fully well that what turning in moments looks like the hard way.
Well, maybe the book didn't go through. Oh, I'm sorry, I meant bite. I just talked like I misspelled the frickin' word.
Harry added in. How the fuck? B-I-G-H-T, yeah. Jesus.
Let's just start talking about moving,
Gumball said, sitting down on the recliner.
Who is saying this? Kaiser. Okay, so we're running low on food, water, and I'm afraid we might not be able to stay here much longer. We should grab the supplies from here now and leave for another house?
Kaiser said. Asked. Yeah, it was a question.
We can't just live off of house hopping forever. That's not what I said. But eventually we're gonna get killed. I'm
Gumball said. You're melting.
I'm drinking coffee because I'm a fucking idiot.
Oh, no. That's bad. Penny.
Yeah. Oh, wait, where... Is it me?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I lost my place.
We need to at least find a new place to stay,
Oh,
Penny.
we need to at least find a new place to stay.
Penny insisted.
Okay. How about, Kaiser and Carrie and I'll go look for a new place.
Andrew said.
That sounds good.
Kaiser said in agreement.
Who's gonna watch the house?
Penny asked.
Gumball Darwin and you.
Andrew said with a smile.
Well, alright. Sounds like a plan.
Penny said, leaving for a room. About half an hour after the plans were made, Andrew had already started up the truck.
We'll be home soon,
Kaiser told Gumball, who went out to say goodbye.
You better.
Gumball said to himself as the truck left the parking lot. A scream came from inside the house. End
dun, dun, dun.
of chapter 5. Should we leave it there before?
We should probably leave it there for the day.
Seth melts. Really, you do
Plus
well.
The next chapter is looking pretty long.
Let's have a look. It's a big one. That's what she said. She didn't.
Is
really.
it?
Holy shit! So it's all going on. Zombie apocalypse. I need to know what happened to the cows.
Things are popping off.
I need to know what's happened to the cows and the milk. That's what I need to know. Hopefully the next chapter will actually tell us all about that.
Hopefully.
So that was fun. So listen, guys, before Seth melts, I'm going to use the healing power of my beard and remind you all that if it looks like magic, it is not magic, it is science or worse, so deal with it. I am not a motherfucking kid. R.I.P. Uncle Mike. We're never going to forget about you, Uncle Mike. See you all next week. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye,
everybody.
Bye, everybody. See you soon.